Why do we use a hill? We use a hill because it's resistance. We use a hill because it's different than a stair, because a stair that we just worked on is not loading the midfoot, the Achilles, and the lower leg the same way. Because on a stair, I could foot plant from above and have a full foot contact on top of the stair. So now I'm really prioritizing my knee and hip. When I'm working on a hill, I'm working a lot more big toe extension. I'm working a lot more midfoot, plantar fascia, lower leg, Achilles, because now I'm really working up through and on an angle versus on a stair where I'm constantly doing a full foot contact, right? So it creates a different stimulus. Different stimulus means different adaptation. So that's why we work up the hill and why it's different than a staircase or a flat gradation of incline. Now we're on a gradual incline. So it's a lot different and it's a different variable to deal with. The key is that less friction provides a constraint that you have to deal with and self-organize and afford for while you do movement patterns. But you will be doing it with less velocity, then we will add cleats to provide a lot of friction so that we can be super explosive. What we'll do right now, we'll go trail leg. Just go trail leg up on an angle. We'll go, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 4 trail legs. You do both sides. You know, whatever you want. Good. 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 Now, since he's up on the hill, because it's a gradual decline, we're gonna work the same trail leg pattern going down the hill. So now you're working on your trail leg, but now I want you to work on how you block motion, right? So you're gonna trail leg and block motion and learn how to deal with the angle. Just like if you were in ball and you really wanted to stop, you're gonna work on how you stop while you do your trail leg patterns going down the hill. Good, heel strikes, heels mean hips. So the lead leg is gonna heel strike. Good, now turn, right? Turn a little bit. So if you go right to left on the trail leg like this, you can stay turned so you could block. If you can stay open too, it's working your quads more. If you block, you're working through friction more and lean more and blocking energy, but you could explore both. Good. Now, Kyle, as you explore your hips and your ankle mobility within your BB protocol, now you could get more full foot, get through, right? You could get more full foot contacts and more of this position. And right now you're here, it's still good. And you could still do toe offs and midfoot dominant, narrow to wides, trail legs, delays, right? You could explore both as you regain the capacity and the mobility to access that motion. Now you go narrow to wide down the hill. Facing forward, correct. His body's dealing with more momentum because he's coming down from the hill. So stopping and braking is now being prioritized. Now we'll just add that little component where you go trail leg, step back, walk up a little bit, trail leg, step back, control. So you hear. Good. Try to get up a little more distance when you go on an angle. Good. You go backwards, you go sideways on the step back, you go 45. Good. Now you come down. Same thing, trail leg. No down now. Just work on rhythm the ball. You could drop, get into the trail leg. I want you to internally rotate that leg so you help block and then get back up the hill on an angle. You could walk down a little bit because you're stepping back. So you're going to trail leg. Good. Good. Control foot plant from above. Keep your shoulders on top of your foot plant. Yup. Don't reach too much for the ground. Good. Walk a little bit down. Good. Now you are trying to get somewhere a little bit more. Control your pattern. Good. 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 Now you can delay going down. Why don't you add the step back right away to that delay? But you're working just like that. Remember, you don't have cleats on. So you're not creating a stick into this grass, right? So control your body so that you don't lose the friction, the maximal friction that this grass can achieve with your shoe. Good. Good. Let's work a little lateral stuff where, Kyle, you're working on how you produce and get out of this position. So I'm going trail up. So now once I get into my option posture, now I'm going up the hill. I can get up the hill by turning first. I could get up the hill by staying here and trying to use all of this inner thigh musculature, right, to pull me and then get a trail leg. I could work on both. Both are applicable to basketball. So we'll do turn and go, and then you're gonna try to stay facing and go, right? Good. Perfect. Come back down. Do the same thing with the dial. Mix it up. You do whatever you want. Yep. Good. Turn and go. Good. Do another one. Good. Do one more. Good. Now you're going to come down. Trail leg sideways. Yep. Good. Lean. Good. Block everything. You're going to lean back up toward the top of the hill as you decelerate to help control your body. Good. This one I would want you to do pulls only, so you could work on how you lean instead of turn. Turn would be a linear dominant, which we don't really need to work now, but you would work on that because you're just working on braking forces when you're forward. Same thing you would do on a lead leg decel, right?
That might be better with the cleats, right?
Correct. Good. Good. Now you're going under trail leg. So you're going to go under trail leg and be pulling and stay facing this way. So I'm going, right? I'm pulling. Going pull, lean, and pull. This hip is pulling me. I'm trying to get to, look at the position I'm in. That's the same position when you're on the stairs, working from this position and going up height. We do this with the slider and the lunge to work that external hip, right? Doing the same position now to get up the hill. Good. Good. One more. Good. Same thing down, under trail leg. Now this could be slower because you have to get to this position and really control for it and then get back out of it. So a lot of foot mobilization going on the hill, right? When you explore the patterns these ways. This is about covering distance, not speed today. It's about how you produce force, create some optimal angles, and cover distance so that on flat ground, we explore it again. We might do rate, we might do distance, we might do resistance, band resistance, but right now the resistance is the hill. So the more distance you cover, the better.